Hey everyone, and welcome to the final video in this series. Earlier today, you would have saw me announce the winner of the Vegas Concept jersey winner. And Sports Templates chose that winner. They got a free template from sportstemplates.net, and today I'm here to announce the winner of the Montreal Canadiens jersey concept. So that was his kind of contest, and then this is my contest. This is my decision. So you can be mad at me if I don't crown you the winner, but there are over 70 submissions, okay? Over 70 submissions that I had to go through and try and decide, and I narrowed it down to like 40. I'm like, okay, this is going to be difficult. And then I narrowed it down to 20, and my plan was to get down to the top 5, and I just couldn't, so I left it at 20. I have 20 finalists, okay? I do have a winner, but I have 20 finalists. I'm going to show you all of the submissions. I'm going to go through them all. We can have a conversation in the comment section of what's your favorite, and there are 70, like I said, so I'm going to try and go through them pretty quickly. So if you feel like pausing and looking at it a little bit longer, feel free to. But let's get into this. Let's look at all these designs. So look at all these. There are some awesome designs in here. I'm just going to go by alphabetical order based on how they're named. Oops, one second. So there are drawings, there are templates like this. There are no wrong or right options. You didn't have to make a template like this to win. We saw a finalist in the Vegas one that was not a 3D template like this. And there are non-templates like this in my finalists. So I just want to say, it's tough to submit your work and not win. I understand. I've been there. I've submitted things to contests and not won. And I can understand how that feels. But I just want to genuinely say how impressed I am with so much creativity from you guys. So many unique ideas that I never even really thought of before. Like the Montreal Canadiens are my favorite team. And I'm looking at some of these concepts and thinking, man, why didn't I think of that? Like, there are some really intelligent decisions in here, graphically and just concept-wise, that I can't wait to show you guys some of these. So the winner will get an Adidas jersey from me, and you'll find out that winner in probably about 25 minutes or 20 minutes. Let's get into these. This one's first one is from Adam, and some of these are just email names because he didn't include your name, so I just put your email in here. Not the end of it, but just the front of it. This one's from Adam. Nice. This is also Adam G. This one's cool. Kind of a retake on the logo there. This one's from Antonio. Pretty neat one. Austin. Reminds me a bit of the early 90s Pittsburgh Penguins jersey, kind of converted into a Montreal Canadiens one. This one's from Avery Merlot 12. This one's from Awesome Will 845. Kind of a cool stripe going on there. This is Ben from Cork, Ireland. All black. Interesting. Not a bad choice. I actually kind of like Montreal concepts on black. This one's from Bo. It's a pretty nice one. I like this one. Brendan. 3 different angles. Impressive, Brendan. Impressive. And bold with that design as well. Very bold. Brett has this one here. It's a little hard for you guys to see, so I'll zoom in. I'm not sure if that's a screenshot or if this is legitimate artwork, but I included it anyway. Like the colors. Car 98 sent this one in. I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. CM Gribben sent this one in. This one's pretty cool. I specifically love the shoulders. Colby sent this one in. I'll zoom in here as well. I like that shade of blue. This one's from Colton. Ooh, look at that. Look at that subtle detail. Come on. Well done. This one's from Connor. He went with the Toronto Maple Leafs Montreal Canadiens hybrid logo, I think. This one's from Corlor 2530. Corlor. Maroon. That's a big heck yeah from me. This one's from Daniel. Thrown in a different color here. Not a typical Canadiens color. This one's from Dante. Pretty neat design here. David sent this one in. Lots of stuff going on in this one. Lots of detail. Lots of cool decisions. This one's from Declan. Really interesting design element going on here with that big, giant, tall H, but then you can still see the, that meat of the H inside the C, which obviously makes sense with the current logo. This is impressive. Diego Topete 40. Getting some almost Carolina Hurricanes vibes from this one. Dominic from Czechia sent this one in. Like the little fleur-de-lis there in the bottom. EC Sampson 17 sent this one in. Going back to a classic style logo. Look at those socks. Those socks are amazing. Emmett sent this one in. I like this one. This one's cool. Enzo. That is a clean jersey, Enzo. I like that a lot. Love the stripes in the background and the collar. Ethan sent this one in. I think the Montreal Canadiens do use a third jersey or an alternate jersey coming up. They probably will go to a solid blue one, but we'll see. This one's from Fairly Timmy. Or Farley Timmy? I don't know. Pretty cool. A little new rendition of the logo there. This one's from Channel Firestorm. It's right on the photo there. So shout out to Channel Firestorm. Flames 34 sent this one in. This one's pretty cool. This one's from Gage. I like this one. I like this one a lot, actually. Habs right there across the middle. It's not super bold, not super offensive. It's acceptable. Well done. Good job, Gage. This one's from Gray. Kind of a retake on the logo a little bit. Some fleur-de-lis in there. This one's from... Oops, I don't want to delete it. This is from Jack. Zoom in there. Love the logo history in the back of the collar there. Love that subtle detail. This one's from James. This is a strong submission, guys. This one's strong. I like this one a lot. I really do. This one's from JFJINKENS. Jenkins. You got some Yuppie going on. This one's from Joel GUSE88. It's a new, completely redesigned Montreal Canadiens logo there. Oh, it says 1909 on there as well. Cool. This says Joseph and my son Mateo. Pretty cool design. This one's from Josh. He's got some details and everything going on here. He's got reasons behind some of his decisions. If you want to pause and read it, go ahead. I'm not going to read it all. There is, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of designs here. I love the off-white, and it's a cream color. That's pretty cool. Next up, Julian. Julian's got a strong one. I love, you know what, guys? You might disagree with me. I like that logo colored exactly like that. I love it. Justice made this one. Got the skyline down there, some water, kind of a throwback to an original logo that they used at one point. This one's from Kelly. Totally bold. Totally bold. I like it. It has a very late 80s, early 90s kind of feel to it. KV Ward sent this one in. Leafs 0734. Listen, if you're a Leafs fan and you're drawing Canadiens jerseys, big shout out to you. Big shout out to the Leafs fans contributing in this Canadiens contest. Well done. This one's from Mark, and I believe Mark included three different angles, sorry. So the next two images after this will be the same jersey. But this one's nice. I really like the little subtle M here, just kind of in the background that splits everything. This is a smart design. There's the back. There's the side. Ooh, this one's pretty low quality. I'll zoom in. This one's from Marnie. You can barely see that one. Mason sent this one in. Was using some Vancouver Canucks colors. This one is from Matt. Getting some Atlanta Thrashers vibes. Maybe some Colorado Avalanche going on. Different color. Implemented that almost gold or really, really light brown. Matthew. This is different. But look at this. That's cool. That's a bold design. That's a bold design, Matthew. Different Matthew Merlot made this one. Pretty clean jersey. Nathan sent this one in. Love the skyline in the bottom. That's pretty cool. Nick S sent this one in. Very clean. Very clean jersey. Love it. It's off-white and not white. That's exactly what I would expect from Montreal Canadiens if they came out with a jersey like this. This is from Neek. This one's pretty cool. I actually like this one a lot. Usually I'm not a fan of word marks kind of on the front of jerseys like that, but this one's well done. Oilers Fanatic 94 coming in with a heater. A pretty intense one. The Canadian flag has been implemented into a Canadiens jersey, and then the Canadiens logo has been blown up to bleed onto both arms. The C is split to invert colors, depending on where it lands on the flag line. And then you've got a maple leaf in the middle, which Montreal kind of has used in the past, and you've got 24 in there for 24 Stanley Cups. I'm really impressed with the creativity here. It's a pretty bold design, but all the elements make sense. I noticed you got 1910 to 1920 up there, but I think the team was founded in 1909, so maybe they didn't play hockey. I think they played in like the NHA or something like that, maybe in 2010 to 20, or not 2010, 1910 to 1917, so maybe you are right there with the 1910, but they were founded in 1909. Pat Ranger coming in with this one. This one's clean. This was like, I'm not sure. Pat, I'm gonna be honest with you. This isn't a jersey. This isn't a uniform ranking, so I'm not taking any points away from you from the brown gloves and the brown pants. But those are negatives to me. But your jersey is very well done. Yeah, it's pretty clean. I like that a lot. Specifically the back where it says MTL there in the bottom. This one's from Quentin. It's a couple of similar ideas floating around. I think a lot of people want to see the Canadiens kind of maybe come up with a third alternate in blue. This one's from R. Owen Thompson. Kind of using one of their logos from the past, colorized a little bit different with the fleur-de-lis on there. No blue. Odd kind of seeing a Canadiens jersey like this in black, but with no blue. This one's bold. Scott Fowler. This is amazing. And not just because it says post to post on it. I love the shade of blue chosen here. It is paying respect, I think, either to the Quebec flag or the Quebec Nordiques. I'll assume it's the Quebec Nordiques. Maybe not even paying respect, just kind of like poking the bear a little bit that, hey, we're still here and you're not kind of thing. Even though I do think the Quebec Nordiques should have a team. I really, really like this jersey a lot, and I specifically like that logo. Scott, well done. Simon, coming in with this one. Ooh, mostly black one. I like it. Different Simon came in with this one. So some elements from the past. Got some years going on here on the arms and the stripes. That's cool. I like that. Steven's got this one. Pretty clean. SWOHLT34 has this one with the light blue. Love that light blue. THCM1234 has this one. I like this one as well. The logo is... It's hard to look at a Canadiens jersey with that logo because of... the Toronto Maple Leafs, but I like the color scheme and I like all the positioning here. Touchdown to home runs, a designer that we featured on the channel before has this one. It's pretty cool, kind of a totally new concept there with the logo. Travis Hawkins made this one. He went full uniform. He went 3 angles. He went with a background texture. Travis putting in some work here. Well done. Tyler's got this one. Some subtle fleur-de-lis there in the striping. Different logo there on the other side, balancing the jersey with the C, and then the Quebec provincial flag in the back of the neck there. Different Tyler for this one. I like it. I like it a lot. Vince has this one, and he's got some reasoning here. He's got I think the coat of arms. Is that what's Montreal City coat of arms on the shoulder? That would actually be really cool to see some teams implement that. I know that teams like Florida use their state flag on there, and Calgary uses the provincial flag. It would be really cool to see some cities use the coat of arms on their jerseys. I think that would actually be a really cool thing for jersey collectors like me to get a jersey with those things on there, those patches on there. Whisker sent this one in. Another blue one. Let me zoom in. Got to look at the subtle detail here of the skyline on the collar. Just wanted to make sure you guys saw that. I like that logo colorized like that. And then the last one is Yanni or Yoni. I am so sorry that I always pronounce your name wrong. A former winner of a contest on this channel and a longtime viewer. I apologize that I always butcher your name, but thank you for contributing to this contest. Okay, so there are all of the submissions. If you want to go back and pause and look at one individually, make your choice on what you think is best. I'm going to move into the finalists now. Now I have 20 finalists. You can kind of see a little bit from the thumbnail. You can probably pick out a couple. But before I get into the finalists, I just want to thank everyone for submitting their jersey concepts. There were so many incredible designs. It was really hard, even just to narrow it down to 20, let alone the one that I eventually have to pick at the end of this video. So let's get into the finalists. Let's set the mood with some intense music. All right, we need this music, okay? It's Lincoln music. The suspense. So, oh, sorry, I apologize. I did not show this one in the run through. So this one's from Marissa. I forgot that I cut that file and put it in here instead of copied it. I apologize, Marissa. So this is another one. And this one specifically has a lot of reasoning behind it. It's very bold, and you might look at it and think, well, what does that have to do with Montreal Canadiens? That's totally different. Why is it in here? The reasoning really makes this a super interesting jersey. And I will copy and paste what she wrote and put it down as a pinned comment. If I remember it, Marissa, if I don't, I apologize. And just remind me in the comments, and then I'll go and copy and paste it. So please remind me if I don't do that. But it is important for you guys to see the reasoning behind this, because it actually makes this jersey extremely valuable. So Marissa, I apologize for not showing your jersey earlier, but congratulations, you're in the top 20. Okay. Here are the top 20. You've seen them all before, recently, as of 10 minutes ago. So let's go through them one at a time. And I will eliminate... These are all honorable mentions, except for one. One's the winner. I will eliminate one at a time and give my final thoughts on each. And these are in no particular order as I go through them, okay? Absolutely no particular order. If I remove you 20th, like first, it doesn't mean that you came 20th out of 72 or whatever. These are totally random. Okay, let's start off with... I'll start off with this one. Oilers Fanatic 94. I like this. This is bold. I kind of went through it already a little bit. I don't think it would work as an alternate or a regular jersey. I think it's just maybe a little bit too different, a little bit too bold. But I love the reasoning behind everything that's going on in this jersey. So just a fantastic job. I'm super impressed. Ooh, this is going to be depressing watching me delete all these. Oh no. Okay. Down to 19. Next up, David. David sent this one in. He's got a lot of reasoning here. He's got... there's a lot of elements in here, and I think it's a positive, and it's also a negative for me. It's really busy. So up close, like this, I think it looks really good. But from far away, a little bit busy. I like the chevron style kind of staged striping, I guess, on the arms. That's pretty cool. But again, maybe a little bit busy, but really impressed with the drawing here and the logo. You got some skills, David. $18 left. Matt, I'm sorry, but you have been eliminated. Matt, I like your design. It reminded me of the Atlanta Thrashers, the Colorado Avalanche a little bit. I got the fleur-de-lis in there. It's pretty good. I really like it. I'd actually like to see maybe this stripe replicated for symmetry to come down over on the other side. I'm not sold on that gold, though, or that yellow or gold, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It feels a little bit out of place, but I think you're onto something. I honestly do think you're onto something here. Well done. The next one to be removed is Nathan. Nathan, I like the skyline. That was a really, really smart decision. I like to see more jerseys utilizing the city that they come from, and this is a really good example. Good job. 16 left. 16 jerseys left. Let's eliminate one more. Gage. Gage, I really like your design. It's super clean. I don't like white jerseys. I really like this white one. You did a really good job. You should be very proud of yourself. It was the only one to actually say Habs in it as well. Next up, 15 left. Daniel, I have to eliminate you. I apologize. It is the color, unfortunately. The color is very much like... I don't want to be offensive. I don't really want to use this word, but it's the only color I can relate it to. It kind of looks like coffee, I guess, but it kind of looks like diarrhea as well. I don't really mean that to be offensive. It's just I'm trying to relate the color. It's in between yellow and brown. Maybe if it was gold or if it was just straight brown or something, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't complement the other colors in the jersey as well. But I like the boldness. I like the fact that you went that way. You decided to try something just a little bit new, and that's why I included you in the top 20. Next up, down to the final 14. Nick, I love the off-white. Brilliant decision. I like it a lot. Feels a little bit empty. I'm not sure if maybe because I can't see the lines of the shoulders and the stitching and stuff, or if it's missing a shoulder patch. It just feels a little bit empty. But yeah, good job. 13 remaining. 13 jerseys. Do you see your favorite in here? If you picked your favorite, is it in here? Are you rooting for any specific one? Let me know at this point in the video down in the comment section if you're rooting for any specific one to win. The next person to be eliminated, Declan. This is a nice jersey. It really is. I think the extenuated, is that a word? The stretched H from above and below, I think adds a perspective that just really isn't that realistic. It makes sense in the middle of the jersey, obviously in the middle of the seat, but I feel it almost maybe splits the jersey a little bit too much, the fact that it goes all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. But I get what you were going for, and it's actually pretty cool. Next up, Julian. This logo, colorized like this, was perfect. A really smart decision. I like that you included the ears in here and the stripes as well. I felt like the way that the shoulders kind of ran down to the arms and everything was split, it kind of lost me a little bit. But honestly, that logo is perfect. All right, what are we down to? 11. Almost the top 10. It's tough. Adam G. Adam G, I have to eliminate you. This logo here, this was probably one of the... We had a couple of people who, just completely redid the Montreal Canadiens logo. This was a very good attempt. I like how simple it is, but still pays respect and homage to the original logo, using elements from their history. I like the stripes as well on the arms, which uses elements from their history. This is a strong jersey. It really is. I think the logo itself might be just a little bit too different, where the traditional Canadiens fans wouldn't accept it. Next up, Pat. Pat, I won't talk about the gloves and the pants because they don't matter. I love the back of this jersey. It is my favorite part. I love the MTL going down. I love the way that the stripes just stop. I think that's fantastic. The logo itself, I know that they've used either something similar or identical in the past, but I feel like maybe it's almost a step. Maybe they're like, I get the paying homage and stuff and being classic, but I feel like it doesn't fit, or it's almost a step back or something. I don't know. I'm not digging that logo, but otherwise, love the rest of the jersey. Top 9. The top 9 jerseys. Marissa, I'm sorry, I do have to eliminate you. Your reasoning was fantastic. I really, really liked it. I learned a lot, actually. A lot of times I look at these and I don't have reasoning. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. I don't always ask for them. But you gave a drawing that you drew yourself, and it's fantastic. And your reasoning was really good, and I learned something. You literally educated me on stuff, so it's pretty fantastic. And like I said before, I'm going to link down that description of that reasoning below in the comment section. I just feel like it's a little bit, kind of like the last one, a little bit too different. I think the traditional Canadiens fan would say absolutely not to this jersey. Doesn't mean it's ugly, doesn't mean it doesn't work. It doesn't mean if a new team joined the NHL and used this logo and used these graphics and colors that it wouldn't work, because it would. It's awesome. It's menacing. It's intense. I really like it. I don't know if it works as a Canadiens jersey, though. Final 8. We'll come down to the final 8. Ooh, it's intense. Enzo, I'm so sorry. It is a very nice jersey. It's a very clean jersey. Oops. What? I can't zoom, but it's very nice. It's clean. I love the stripes in the background. I feel like maybe it's missing something from the shoulders. It feels a little empty, but otherwise, great job. Down to the final 7. Even though these aren't technically the final 7, these aren't ranked, but these are the 7 that are remaining. Mark, I really liked your design. It was very clever. I think the blue on the arms could maybe go. I think they are taking away from the subtle M in the background. I'd actually like to see only the blue stay in the middle, and that kind of balances with the blue in the collar, top to bottom. And I feel like the blue doesn't really need it on the arms. I'd really love to see this jersey without the blue on the arms and just see that red kind of flow down and meld somehow with the white, or go all the way down and to be red at the bottom of the jersey. But yeah, it's a really interesting design. It's a little busy, but yeah, good job. Next up, final 6 here. The next jersey I'm going to eliminate is... Who do I want to eliminate next? My music stopped. I need my tense music back. There we go. Let me look them all. I need to look them all again. Okay, we got this one from Bo. This one from Corlor. This one from James. This one from Josh. This one from Scott. And this one from Tyler. Okay. James, I love the fact that you used an off-white. I love the fact that you used maroon. I think that was a great decision. I think the thing that ruins it for me, and I love the fact that you use that M up there on the shoulder. That's awesome. I think the collar is too thick. I find it really distracting, and I wish I didn't. I almost wish that was blue, or that maybe this was split, so it's only maroon on half of this and the rest is blue. I'm not sure, but it just feels really thick, and that is what she said. But yeah, I mean, overall, a really good jersey. The final 5, guys. The final 5. The next one to be eliminated is Josh. Josh, I really like this jersey. I love the off-white. I love the specific color of blue that you chose. I love how you colorize the logo. This is a very good jersey, okay? It's very good. I would love to see a digital rendering of this as a 3D template. That's not why you lost. It's not because you drew it and it's not in a template. But I like it so much, I'd love to see it in a 3D rendered. Well done. Love that logo. I would love a t-shirt with that specific logo that you have on there. Final 4. All right, the favorite that you picked halfway through the video hasn't made it this far. Interested to know down in the comments. Really interested to read the comments of this video. I'm probably going to get roasted, but that's okay. All right, final 4. Let me see. Which one do I want to release? Or yeah, I guess release. I will release it. Bo, or Scott, Tyler. Bo. This is a nice jersey. I think even though the Canadiens have used this in the past, I think it's just so close to the current Toronto Maple Leafs logo that there would be maybe not an outrage, but they would, I feel like the Canadiens would be mocked a little bit. Oh, yeah, you stole the logo, yada, 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 and all this stuff. Otherwise, I really like it. The stripes are maybe a little bit busy, but this is a really good, clean jersey. I know I say that a lot, and I apologize, but yeah, I really like this, and I love the different colored laces as well. Congratulations. I wish I could give you a prize. I am not that rich, though. The final 3. The final 3. We've got 2 maroon jerseys left and 1... almost... I won't say that. The color doesn't really make sense. Color name doesn't make sense. Just ignore I said that. Okay, so... It was tough. It was tough choosing a winner. It really was. The next person that I am eliminating is Scott, I really like this jersey. And I think it's because of the specific blue that you chose. I think that was a brilliant decision. And not only did you choose the right blue, but you also colorized the logo a little bit different as well. It becomes a little bit hard to see though if you zoom out like this, because the red in the background doesn't really match the red on the logo. And even if it did, it wouldn't matter. It kind of, there's not enough white stroke around the red here to kind of differentiate it from the background. Love the fleur-de-lis in the back. Love the collar, the way you did it. I don't even think it's too thick. I think it's, it blends nicely. It matches the back of the collar and the stripes of the rest of the jersey. Well done. All right. Final two. Let's bring them up. Bear with me for a second while I organize this. I'm doing this live, so it's not easy. All right, here's the final two. Very close. You can tell I really like the maroon ones. I like this concept. I'm glad that someone went this direction, and not only one, two people went this direction. I liked it so much, both of them so much, that I'm going to give a secondary prize. Now, the secondary prize isn't going to be very big, and I'll discuss what that prize could be. I'll give them the choice. I have a couple of things here I could give away. But both of these people are going to walk away with a prize because they're both so nice. It took me so long to decide between the two. And it really came down to one thing. The logo. That was the deciding factor for me. Everything else is so similar. I'll tell you some things I don't like about each. I feel like the stripes on the left one are maybe a little bit too thick. The logo here, the red, or the maroon in the jersey, doesn't match the red in the logo. On the right one, the fleur-de-lis here, it's a little distracting. It's almost wallpapery. It's repeating too much, or it's too visible. Maybe it should be a little bit more subtle, because it is up here on the shoulders, and it looks awesome up there on the shoulders. The collar's a little bit thick up here. I'm being purposely very critical here, just to give some feedback. But the jersey that I've chosen as the winner is Tyler. Tyler, congratulations. You are the winner of this contest. Congratulations, you have won an Adidas named jersey. I have some options for you. You can choose from a couple of my collection. I will send you pictures of the options that I have for you. I think I have probably 4 different options for you to choose from, depending on your size. So I will be in contact with you. Thank you so much for submitting this concept. I absolutely loved it. I love the fact that it's maroon. It paid homage to the Montreal Maroons. It has the fleur-de-lis in there, paying homage to the province. I almost said state. Geez, the province of Quebec. M for Maroons or Montreal. I think Canadiens fans, this is a design that Canadiens fans would not be upset with if it came out. And the same can be said for this other one. Who made this one? Corlord2530. I don't know your name, but that's your email. Again, a design that probably wouldn't upset anyone. It's very well done, and that's why I wanted to give a prize for this one as well. So congratulations to Tyler and Corlord2530. Whew, long video. I apologize, but man, we did it. We went through them all, and I'm so glad we did, because they all deserve to be seen. There are some really awesome jerseys in there, and I just realized that I accidentally deleted. Oh, that's why I didn't see Marissa's, because it's a PDF. I forgot to switch it over to a JPEG. My bad, Marissa. Okay, guys, thank you so much for submitting. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. If you haven't watched the previous video where we did the Vegas one, and I Sports Templates gave away a free template to their winner, the winner that they chose, I would love it if you go check that out. I posted it earlier today. If you are not subscribed, I would love it if you could hit the subscribe button, because there's a new contest coming. Me and Sports Templates have partnered once again, and we are working on a contest right now where we're just ironing out the details, and it's going to be a big one. The prize should be bigger than the current prize of this contest or the other one, and it involves design. It does not require you to buy a template. You can draw this. You can do whatever you want. Like I said, still ironing out the details. I'm not going to tell you if it's hockey specific or not. It might not be. That's a hint. It might not be hockey related or specific. It might be something else. It might be another sport. Little hint. Anyways, I'm having a ton of fun doing these, whether it's these contests, whether it's ranking jerseys from leagues, whether it's concept jerseys. There's so much crap. I mean, really, straight up crap in 2020. There's just a load of crap in 2020. It's everywhere. And just to get away from it and just kind of have some fun and not worry about the protests and all that stuff. And that stuff is important. I'm not saying it's not. We should have those conversations. I'm just saying it's nice to take the mental break from those things for a little bit, and COVID-19 and all the drama elsewhere on YouTube and all that stuff going on. Just having some lighthearted hockey fun, talking about jerseys, talking about concepts, logos, and preparing for the upcoming, hopefully, NHL playoffs, unless something goes terribly wrong. So I would love it if you could hit the subscribe button. Join me here for lots more content like this. And yeah, I'm just super impressed by all the designs. Like, your guys' creativity is awesome. And as Babcock says,
players, really good players.
Really good players and really good designers. Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you have an awesome day. I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.